Okay, let's get started. Okay, so today we are discussing about the joins actually. So what is the advantage of joins? So what type of joins we have? So where we will use these joins? We are going to cover now. Okay. See, first we'll see what are the tables we have. Okay, selection from EMP. Okay, so employee table, you people already know this. Till now we work with this only one table, right? So I have another table like the BT. Okay. Then we have another table. Sal grade. Okay. So then we have bonus. I don't have any data in that. Then if you have dummy, this table having only one row with a 0. So how we have the dual table the same way they maintain some. We are maintaining our own table. Okay. So it's a dummy table. So you can able to do anything. You can able to drop. You can able to insert any data in this. Not like a dual, but just the replica of the dual we created for calculation purpose, for functions calling, this kind of things. Okay. Now we have this information. Now we are retrieving the data from only one table. Now I got the situation where I need to retrieve with two tables of data. I need to retrieve. So if you want to retrieve, I cannot able to go. So if you want to retrieve two tables of information, so as of now, we know only the set operators to retrieve the data from more than one, right? You are clubbing the results as a one. Okay, so you are making two tables as a one table. Now you cannot able to achieve it this. Query block has incorrect number of results columns because this is not the, yes, the limitation we have in the set operators, number of columns, number of data types, everything should be same corresponding table, right? See, now we are not able to retrieve the data here by using the union operators. Okay, now that will like you are displaying the data in the row format. So you are clubbing the two results as a one, but I need the results in one row of the two tables information, right? So now see here, we have like a EMP table, right? I'm trying to retrieve it the two tables. So if you want to retrieve any information, that table you need to mention in the from class, right? So if you want to retrieve one column information from the table, you will mention the PT number. One column. If you want another column information, you will mention comma separator. So you are maintaining the like columns, column separator is a comma. The same way table separators. If you want to make like multiple tables in the from class, if you want to keep multiple tables in the from class, you need to use the comma for the table separation. Right. Now I kept this. So totally how many records I'm getting here? 56. Because actually we will see what how many records we have. EMP table is having 14 records and DEPT table is having 4 records. See, you have two villages. In village 1, we have 10 people, 14 people, and village 2 is having 4 people. So now you are asking them to like count the people in both villages. So max to max, you need to get the population count here. 14 plus 4. 18. So like there may be a common of the persons present in two places. So in one place he's a son, and another place maybe his son-in-law or daughter-in-law. The kind it may happen. Now you cannot able to maintain the person. By like the other is identifying the people. If you have any duplicate voter IDs, the kind. So earlier we have two votes or three votes for the same person, right? So think like in the olden days. Now we have the same person in the two villages. So you can, if you have the same person in two villages, you may get less than the so how the difference we have. If you have two persons as a common, you may get max 14 plus 2, right? So the common people need to be reduced. So max count you will get 16, right? So now what happening here? If I'm retrieving the data, one village is having 4 and one other village is having 14, but I'm getting like a 56 records. The thing is happening like in matrix multiplication. If you know the matrix multiplication, 2 by 2, 3 by 2 matrix, if you know. Then we have matrix B. Now I have the value is 1, 3, 2. So here we have like a 2 by 3 matrix. Here I have my 3 by 2 matrix. Okay. So now see, if you do this matrix multiplication of this, what will happen? So first matrix, what are the elements we have? Each element is going to multiply with the corresponding of matrix and each element of this, right? 1 into 1, 1 into 5, 1 into 5, 1 into 5, 1 into 3, 1 into 2, right? It is making the combination. This person is belonging to all over the families of the corresponding table. See, you are not maintaining he is belonging to me or not. You are not saying with anything with them. Okay, there is a possibility in that particular village. So you are making like each and every person of this village one and making this person belonging to the all over the families of another village, right? So think like I say, we have 14 villages, sorry, 14 families in one village and four village. Say in one village we have four families. So you are making like one family information with four families in the employee table. If you look like back to this, so four elements we have here, right? If you take one of the element from the DEPT table, you are making with one element into 14 times. Got it, right? So if you look like A to B, B to B, B to A is the different. Okay. Now you are making like a 1 into, here we have 6. Another, like how many we have? Each element is going to multiply with six combinations. Okay. We have here 6 and we have here 6. So 6 is just 36. You are now, you can check now. The table A is having 14 and the table B is having 4. So 4 by 4. So see here, 4 into 14. So that we can call it as a, in this join mechanism, we will call it as a 4 by 4. We are not like calling like as a 4 into 4 multiply, something like we won't call 4 by 4. We'll get like 4 by 14. Okay. So now 14 4 ja like 56, right? So you can check here. You can check one element is displayed like 4 times. One element is going to displayed with the 4 times with combination of all 4 elements 10, 20, 30, 40. If we look from this to back, this to, so 4 elements to the 14 elements. If you look, so one element is displayed like 14 times. Can check. See 10 into 790 to 10 into 7. Every element has making the combination. Okay. So now you are getting some duplicate data here. You don't have that many people in your two villages. Okay, at least this will help us, like, while like giving the money for the votes on the election day. Okay, so if you do like this, so the election contestant will lose a lot of money, right? You need to be aware. You need to put the rules, like, you need to give the proper information, right? You are giving duplicate information here. You need accurate results here, right? For that reason, you need to use the joins here. Joins. So join in the sense you need to make some condition with these two villages having common or not. You need to compare. If you want to compare something, family equal to family, or father name equal to father name, right? Now I have, see, can you look the table information while writing the join of any table? First, you need to analyze that particular two tables. What are the tables you are making the join? You can check this. We have department number, D name, location. Department name, location. We and another table, EMP number, E name, job, manager, hire date in the sense joining date, and we have commission, department number, salary. See, if you want to link with the two villages, is there any common element to link? Yeah, department. We have the department. See, in village A, you people will call like some like name as a different X, and another village people will call it as a Y, right? If you want to make the relation, the data type should be same of the columns. You don't need to maintain like the common column in two villages or two tables, right? Department number, D name, sorry, DNO. He may maintain in like a DNO or DO. So some person will maintain department number. The column may or may not be same, but data type must be same if you want to make the join. How we have the rule in the expression must have the same expression, sorry, same data type. You will get the error in the set operators, right? So now earlier you got some error. The same way we have the, while making the join, the column data type must be same if you want to make the join, link with. Okay. Now see how to make the link. Here, if you compare, see, take this employee information. Okay. We have 14 rows and another table is having 4. Okay. Now see, now if you make the join, if you want to link, if you want to compare of two tables. So I'm asking, saying like there must be some common column or there must be some link. See how we are making like foreign key, primary key. Primary key will be in one table and foreign key will be in another table. You are linking with these two tables, right? So if you want to know the relation, who is parent, who is child, the foreign primary key table is the parent and foreign key table is the child, right? If you see first, if you know one of the table, see most of the people will maintain the like a hierarchy of the tables. Who is father, who is grandfather, something like you may get some idea by seeing of constraint itself. That's the reason constraint is very important to know the relation, to know like what is the parent table, what is the child table. Okay, some people will won't maintain the like constraints. See, our table does not have AMP and DAPT does not have constraints, but we are maintaining unique data for some reason, like their business rule we don't know, right? So some people will maintain or some people will or not maintain, may or may not. Okay, but at least who are all maintained, right? That you can able to understand if you know the things. Okay, now while displaying of these results on the screen, right? So this information I'm going to display. Department number equal to 20 we have. I'm going to check these results. 20 we have in the corresponding table or not. 20 equal to 10, not like matching with this. 20 equal to 10, sorry, 20. It is matching. So I'm going to display this Smith along with this information. research information to the corresponding family because he is belonging to this particular family. Okay, and we have another ln we have, and so 30 equal to 10 false, 30 equal to 20 false, 30 equal to 30 true. Okay, 30 equal to 40 also false. See, even if you got the match also, it look all the combinations. 30 equal to 10, 30 equal to 20, 30 equal to 30, 30 equal to 40. Every combination it looks. Okay, then we have 30 again, it look the all the values. What are the records is matching here? It will display. If you compare, if you maintain the join with the EMP table versus this, then you will get all the records, 14 records you get. But we have some extra record in this. This is not belonging in both places. So he belonging to only one, he belonging to only from one village or one table. See, now the joins is helping you to retrieve the common people from the two tables, right? So sometimes you may ask like, even if it is not matching with any person, or I mean, if it is not belonging to two villages also need to display, right? Now, first we can display whether we are able to displaying with all the records, the matching records or not. Now, how many records we need to get? See, 20 is matching with only one time, and another 20 we have matching with this. See, I'm looking the parent, see, child table versus parent. I'm like, if I have n number of child, I will match your parent information for n number of childs. For n number of cells, he's the only one, the parents, right? That person's only, right? I will display that information. 14. Then, so where? So DPT number equals to DPT number, right? I mentioned the condition like I'm in my mind, it is having this is belonging to one of the table, this is belonging to DPT table. Now it gives error. It gives error because like you are doing this task, but Oracle does not know what you have in mind, right? You need to be clear out the things to the Oracle, like you need to provide some alias name from which table you need to take. Then we have dpt dot. See, if you have like a 30 character of table name or a 40 character of table name, you cannot write this that much big table name in this case. Right? We will maintain some shortcuts with that aspect, table aliases. How we are maintaining the column aliases, the same way we will maintain the table alias names also. Okay, we'll see that. See now how many records we are getting? 14. And you can check. Who are all belonging to 10? You got like a 10 as accounting, New York, everything is same for the. See, for these three persons, the parent is the accounting person. We have only three parents, but change we have multiple. Okay, so one parent is having 3, one parent is having 5 and 6. Okay, now we are getting the common records from the both tables. Now you are able to pull who are all belonging for two families, the kind you are able to retrieve. So now you are trying to get the matching records from both tables, common records from both tables, right? This we can call it as an inner join. Inner join. Okay, so join is a condition, I can say now, right? So join, you just made some condition here that this is helping you to make like a link with two tables and retrieve the data from more than one table, right? So for this reason, I'm saying join is a condition which help us to retrieve the data from more than one table. Where you need to retrieve the data from more than one table, so you need to make some condition. That I'm saying it is a join. Right? Join is a condition which will help us to retrieve the data from more than one table. It may be n number of tables. Okay. If you are making the join with 2 tables, you will get minimum 1 join. If you are making 3 table join, you will get minimum 2 joins. If you are making n number of tables, you will get n minus 1 joins. Okay. So that n may be anything. Now we got like this, right? The client, the client will ask like, what are the non-matching records? So who are not belonging to 2 parties? That also I need to retrieve. It may be left side village or right side village, right? We have two tables here. So this is like left side table. This is the right side table. Like sometimes you may get like, you may see some extra person in the EMP table and our DEPT table. Now we are able to see some extra record in the DEPT table. The 40 does not belonging to EMP table, right? Still, if you want to retrieve this information, so you have like right side, meaning you need to make the right outer join. So you are trying to pull the data from right side table out of match records. So use right outer join for that. Okay. So simply you will convert this join, inner join to the right outer join simply. So right in the sense you need to use left side the plus symbol. I will explain what that. Okay. If you keep these things, you will get like it converting to the inner join to the right outer join. If you want to make like a right outer join, you need to keep this symbol from the left side. If you want to make right outer join, so left outer join, you need to keep this from left. Right. Left in the sense right, you need to keep this. Right in the sense you need to keep left. Okay. Opposite, you need to maintain this plus symbol. This will append along with non-matching records. Okay. So now see, it is getting like if you are keeping left outer join, the left table does not have any non-matching record, right? So that's the reason you are getting only 14 records. If you keep this as a right outer join, you may get you are getting some extra record, right? So what is happening that in the left side, what that the table does not have any record information for that 40th, right? It is displaying the null values with them, null, blank values, right? So he is not giving any wrong information here. He is giving correct information with blank values. He is not belonging to this particular village, but he is belonging to this particular village, DBT village. మొత్తం కాలా అంటే ఫస్ట్ నేనే ఫీల్ అవుతాను కానీ చెప్తాను ఇక్కడ. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు సి ఫస్ట్ అనేది జాయిన్స్ అనేటివి ఒక టేబుల్ నుంచి ఎక్కువ టేబుల్ నుంచి డేటా రిట్రీవ్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం వచ్చినప్పుడు మనం జాయిన్స్కి వెళ్తాం. ఓకే, అక్కడ వరకు క్లియరా? తర్వాత నీకు జాయిన్స్ లో మల్టిపుల్ టైప్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇన్నర్ జాయిన్ అంటారు, లెఫ్ట్ జాయిన్ అంటారు, రైట్ జాయిన్ అంటారు. ఫస్ట్ ఒక జాయిన్ ఏంటి? ఇన్నర్ జాయిన్. ఈ జాయిన్ అనేది ఏంటి? డూప్లికేట్ డేటాని ఎలిమినేట్ చేసి నీకు కావాల్సిన కరెక్ట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇవ్వడానికి కోసం జాయిన్స్ వాడతాం. అర్థమవుతున్నా? సో సేపులో నువ్వు నా కల్లా చూడదు, సిస్టమ్ కల్లా చూడు. సిస్టంలో ఉన్న టేబుల్ చూడు. ఫస్ట్ డిపిటి టేబుల్. ఓకే, then we have another table, EMP table. EMP table. See, now we have these two tables. Now if you want to make the join with this, right? Join in the sense, best example, if you take the two villages, you need to count head counts. If you want to do the head counts of two villages, how many you need to get? Treat like as each record as a 1%. And another table, each record as a 1%. So 14% we have, and here we have 4%. Now, if you count the persons in this, how many you need to get? In first table. Both. So if you count, see, See, man, see.
Total 18.
How many records we are getting here? How many persons we have in this?
4.
4. If you see in this,
14.
we are getting like 14. Okay. Now, what I'm saying now, if I see 14 persons and 4 persons we have, if you make like a total count, head count, total 14 plus 4 you need to get,
Yes.
right? If you want to retrieve the data from 2 tables now, you are able to retrieve simply select star from table name. You are getting the data as how many records we have in that particular table, that you are getting the correct results.
Yes.
Now I am trying to retrieve the data with more than 2 tables. Sorry, more than 1 table. EMP comma DEPT. If you want to retrieve from any table, any number of tables that you need to keep in the from class. So if you want to make a number of tables, table 1 comma table 2 comma table 3, you need to keep, right? Now we kept this. How many records we are getting here? More than 50. 56. See what happening here. If you are like counting these persons, right? If you make the head count here, table A, table B. So it is checking like this like accounting person is belonging to of the another village. So another table, what the table we have, EMP table. He is belonging to of 14 families I'm saying, or 14 members I'm saying. How it happening in the matrix multiplication? I'm taking one element of this and I'm looking this combination 1 into 1, 1 into 5, 1 into 6. So it is doing the how that matrix multiplication is working in the same way. The joining also, it looking the combination of this person maybe belonging to me, maybe belonging to me. So he's thinking in that way and he's counting that person 14 times.
Yes.
Each person is counting like 14 times. Okay, you have 4 records. One record is counting like 14 times and another record is counting 14 times. If you look like a 14 plus 14, 14, 56, you will get. Till now clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is happening here now? You are getting some duplicate information. Actually, you have only 18 records, but you are getting some duplicate records in this case. Right? You can observe the duplicate how we are getting here. See, one employee.
నాకు అంటే ఇదంతా ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ అర్థమైంది సార్, మీరు ప్లస్ అది పెట్టారు కదా సార్.
That okay, that you can leave. That you can leave. Okay, see every employee, if you look the 7369,
It is repeating.
Child versus parent, if you look, the child is having like one child is belonging to, we have totally 4 parents.
Yes.
If you look like child versus parent, so this child may be belonging to 4 parents. It is clubbing like in this way.
Child is belonging to 4 parents.
4 parents. So it is counting in that manner. If you look like a parent versus child, one parent, like how many childs we have? Totally 14 childs. So one parent is having, it is saying one parent is having 14 childs. This is the parent ID 10. 10 into 20, 10 into, see, it is sticking in that way. You can check every parent is having 14 records. Okay.
Yes.
To avoid this duplicate information, we need to keep the joins. Simply the join is a common column of 2 tables. You can put in the where class. Okay, common column or any linked column, that may be anything. Okay, now I kept this. Now you are getting like a common records from 2 tables. Okay, so you may have some extra records or non-matching records. non-matching records. If you want to retrieve, so now the DBT table is having some extra record. Okay, now we are getting some, maybe like we have in the DBT table some extra record we have. If you want to retrieve this extra records as well, if you want to retrieve some extra record, see the table is having two tables here. One table is from left side, one table is from the right side, right? See, this is the left side table. If you want to retrieve the data from left side, full information, if it is the matching or non-matching. If it match, display the corresponding table information for that particular record. If it is not matching, display the null record in the corresponding table, right? So now if you want to make the left join in this case, so you have the syntax to follow here. You need to keep plus symbol in this case, plus. This is the left join syntax. This is the left join syntax. If you want to make some outer joins, if you want to retrieve non-matching records from left side, you need to make the left outer join. If you want to make the left outer join, you need to use the plus symbol in this query and right side. See, after equal to, see this treat like as a equal to is having the middle. Left side we have the EMP table and right side we have the DEPT table. If you want to make the left join, you need to keep the right side the plus symbol. This is the syntax for that. If you want to make the left outer join, sorry, right outer join, you need to keep the plus from left side. This is the syntax for that. If you want to make left side, if you are keeping the left side a plus symbol in the sense, it's a right outer join. If you are keeping right side a plus in the sense, it's a left outer join. Right? See the difference. EMP table does not have any non-matching records. So you will, if you use the inner join, if you use the left outer join, you will get the same number of records. 14. If I use like a right outer join, DEPT table is having 40 also, right? We have 4 parents, but 3 parents only is having the child. The 40th parent does not have any child, right? So while displaying of that information, the child information I am displaying the blank, but the parent information I am displaying this Boston, right? So this is the advantage of the outer joins. If you want to retrieve matching records along with non-matching, along with non-matching, you want to retrieve from left side, use the left outer join. You want to retrieve from right side table, use right outer join. See, most of the 99% you will use the left outer joins, outer joins, inner joins. Inner join will use commonly, mostly will use left outer join, lot of the place.
Matching data from all data from left side and
matching data from right side. Okay, see, to avoid this confusion, Oracle has introduced in the different way to write the joins also. The Oracle has introduced joins to write in this format. So now we write this join. It's a hash join, hash. Now we can able to convert this join to the ANSI format, ANSI. So ANSI in the sense, you no need to write these plus symbols and all those things. Simply you can write what the join you are trying to write. See, if you are not maintaining this, it's a inner join, right? If you are not maintaining any place in the sense, it's a inner join. So simply mention table A, inner join, table B, and what the join condition you are maintaining in the where class. This condition you will maintain in on class. This you will maintain in the on class. Right? See how you are getting 14 records. If you want to make this as a left join, simply use left. You will get only 14, right?
Okay.
Left side we have EMP table. If I use right, you get like 15. If you want to use, see, just I mentioned here right join. You need to use right outer join. Outer is the optional here. That's the reason I haven't mentioned. So outer you need to use definitely as a good order. You need to write. Okay. So now we are maintaining this. Sometimes I need to retrieve from both sides. Sometimes you may get the situation you need to retrieve from both tables of full information. Okay. So in that case, I will use full outer join in this case, full 14, 15 records. Right?
Yes.
See, if you want to write in the old method, this is the ANSI method is a new one. So hash join we have the hash join. If you want to make this, we'll use, we need to use the plus symbols. Right? If you want to make the full join, okay, you cannot able to maintain both side plus. Now check here, it is giving the error. The predict may reference only one outer join for table. If you are making the join with one table, you can able to make only one join condition for one table. Outer join. You can able to maintain n number of join as a inner. Inner joins you can maintain n number of joins using the same table. But if you are maintaining the outer join, you can able to make with only one join. It may be left, it may be right, it may be anything. Okay. So now you are trying to make with the left and the right. If you club this, it becoming like a full order line, right? So now how will you manage this? How will you manage this? Take this right join and one join, left join, and make the union of this. Why I'm making union only? So there may be a, see, in left join you will get the matching records, in right join you will get the matching records. So if you want to maintain that duplicates, you can use union all. So I don't want any duplicates. I need the correct information. So I will go with the union. So the union and use this right outer join plus left outer, both. 15. If you use the union all, we'll get 15 plus 14. Okay. So now we learn about the joins, right? So now if you really learn this clearly, now you can say answers for my table. In the interview, you may get these questions. I have table A, table B. Okay, have the values like 1, 3. Right? If I use like inner join, cross join in the sense what you mentioned without joining, if you write any table in the from class. Without joining condition, if you are trying to retrieve the data from more than one table, it will go for the Cartesian join or Cartesian product. Cross join, we can call it these three words with that. Cross join, Cartesian product, everything is same. Okay. So without writing any condition, that we can say cross join. You will get, if the table is having m number of rows, if another table is having n rows, you will get m by n rows. The definition you need to say in that way. If you have Table A is having m rows, table B is having n rows. You will get m by n rows. Okay, now tell me with this answers. If I make the inner join, how many records I will get?
4.
The combinations also I need to, I need the results also.
1, 2, 3.
See, now I'm making the join. See, here, if I'm making the join here, what is happening? Table A comma table B, if I mention here, I'm getting table A columns along with table B, right? So in that way, you need to explain my results. But keep like this is the ID column. Okay, table A ID. Right. If I mention like table A is this is the table A, this is the table B. If I make the join of these two tables, what the combination I will get here, the results. See,
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
ఇక్కడ రిజల్ట్స్ ఏమొస్తాయి ఇప్పుడు నేను ఈఎంపీ కామా డిఈబిటి అన్నప్పుడు ఈఎంపీ టేబుల్లో ఉన్న కాలమ్స్ వస్తున్నాయి, డిబిటి టేబుల్లో ఉన్న కాలమ్స్ కూడా వస్తున్నాయి నాకు, రైట్? ఇఫ్ ఐ మెన్షన్ టేబుల్ ఏ కామా టేబుల్ బి, what will happen? It will display 1 to 1, then 1 to 1. Sorry, 1 to, if just I mention table A comma table B, in the sense it's a Cartesian join, right? In that case, it will come 1 into 1, 1 into 3, 1 into 3, 1 into 3, 1 into 6. Again, this one, 1 into 1, 1 into 3, 1 into 3, 1 into 6. Then it comes to like 2, 2 into 1, 2 into 3, 2 into 3, 2 into. So you will get like 4 by 5. The results also I'm expecting like the combination you will get in that way. If we go with the inner join, the inner join will help us table A dot ID equals to table B dot ID. Just I mentioned that condition. Now you are looking the condition table A values along with all of table B. Okay, so I'm taking this value table A of ID equal to 1. Now I'm like taking the 1 equals to 1. 1 equal to 3, 1 equal to 3, 1 equal to 3, 1 equal to 6. No, it displays 1, 1. Okay, 1, 1. The results also it will get in this way 1, 1. Okay, then again this one. This one match with this also. 1 equal to 3, 1 equal to 3 false. So we'll get 1, 1. See, I'm keeping these results in the down. It looks good. Okay, 1. Then we have 2. 2 equal to 1. 2 equal to 3, 3, 3. 2 equal to 6. No, you won't get that. Then 3. 3 equal to 1. False. 3 equal to 3. It match. 3 equal to 3. Match. Then we have again these 3 match with these 3. Second one, third one. So you will get 3 times. Okay, you don't have any other element to compare, right? So you will get like 5 records in the inner join. This is what you need to explain, right? Then we have the left join. You got the inner join results. Now if you see the left join or right join or full join, will having the inner join included in all the joins, inner join results will be common. Okay, now it look here 1 equal to 1. So you will get like 1, 1, 1, 2 ones. Then it take the second value, second 2 equal to 1. No, 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 no. Still it will display 2 with null. Then we have 3. So 3 will get 3 times because it match 3 times. I will display this. You don't have any null value here. It is, I have only 4 persons here. Okay, we'll discuss about null values later, sometime later. For now, we'll discuss this. Okay, so simply you can take this inner join results and look the non-matching records and display that result simply. So you can copy this and you can display inner join results plus non-matching records. What we have to, you can display in this way also. Okay, so if you go with right outer join, right, okay, inner join results will be common. Then we have like a 6 is the extra one. So you will get like a null comma 6. 6 is right. If you kept like a full join,
Yeah, Jan. 2 is because we got a 6 in all complete.
get this. Right? Okay, so if you have null here, null here, okay, what will happen? If you have null here, okay, you will get some extra records. Inner join results will be same, right? If we go with the left join, we will get some extra record. We'll get some extra record, null, null. All the records you can display blindly and check the combinations. And check the combinations. Null, 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 null. Okay. Now if I use like a right outer join, it remains same. We'll get the same results. You have like a left side some extra records, not in the right side. Right? If you go with the full join, you may see 2 nulls here extra. Null, null, null.
Sir, in both table, common null well.
Coming man. We'll cover each and every point. I don't want to miss anything with you. Okay? We'll cover. Okay, step by step we need to move. Okay, now we have like a 2 nulls from the left side. Right. Now I am adding with the right side some extra null. Right. See, 1 equal to 1, it match. 3 equal to 3 match. Null equal to null, it won't match. Null you cannot able to compare. Right. So that's the reason. If you are using like a left join or right join, anything, left join in the sense the same results you will get. If you use now right join, you will get some extra record. You will get some extra record, null and null. See, this null is not belonging to this null. This null is belonging to this null. This null is different. This null, these 2 nulls are the different. Don't get confused. If you have the nulls in the common, you won't get confused. If you have n number of nulls, you need to display n number of rows. Okay. This is about the joins. This is the interview question. Just interview perspective only. I explained these results, all the results, the combination of results. Without this question, no one will ask this. No one will do the interview. So they will give some random values and they are expecting some results. Count of these records. Some, if you have their doubt, right, they may ask like, what are the combinations we have? That you need to explain in this way. Okay. So now we learn like, so what are the things you made till now with equal operator? It's an equi-join. If you are using any join with equal operator, the join in the sense, the condition what you are making here in this we can call it as a equi-join. Okay, if you put the join, it may be inner, outer, left, full, right, anything. If you use like other than the equal, if you use any other operators, that we can call it as a non-equi-join. Non-equi-join. Now it look other than the 10 equal to 10. So other than that, what we have? So that it look all the combination of 9 combinations now. See, we have 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, yes. 56. Okay, 14 threes are. So now you excluded the equal combination of 14 records, you excluded. The remaining records, what we have, it is including like a 14 into 3. You will get that combination. You can check. So this you can practice on your hands, then only you can able to remember these things. Okay. Now you made the join with equal to. If you made the join other than equal, you may get some other things. Okay. So now we have other joins. Natural join. Some people will say natural join, equi-join, and all those things. That's it. Without mentioning of any join, that we can call it as a natural join. Natural join, equi-join, inner join, everything is same. See, in the interview perspective, you need to explain only the inner join, left join, right join, full join. If ask the people, is there any other joins? Yes, we have the cross join. Yes, we have the cross join. Then equi-join, if you use, it is used to join two tables based on the equal condition. Non-equi-join, so it is used to join two tables based on not equal to condition. Not equal to in the sense greater than, less than, anything will come. Other than equal, if you are using any other operator, that I can say non-equal, non-equi join. Between greater than or less than or equal to anything. Okay. Then self join. This is important. Self join. See, sometimes you may get the situation, you need to keep the join the table itself. Now you are joining with one table with another table. Some people will get married in the same village also, right? In those situations, you need to check with all the families in that particular village itself. Got it, right? The situation may get, right? Right? See, all the people may are like all the people will go and search in the the partner in another villages. Some people will search in the same village also. Right? Who are all belonging in the same village, those persons, if you want to find, right? If you want to find that persons, you need to keep the join the table itself. Right? See, if you observe this table clearly in the EMP table, the EMP table is having employee information and manager information also. Employee information and manager information is also having in the same table, right? So now if you see here 7369 Smith. Smith manager is 7902. 7902 is also belonging to the same table. You can check in this table 7902 Ford. So Ford manager is 7566. 7566 manager. So who is he? 7566. Jones. Jones manager is 7839. 7839 is King. Scott, King. He is the boss. The king does not have any manager because he is the CEO of the organization. So if you want to found like a Smith manager information also, right? See, Smith is an employee of this organization. Smith is having the manager information, right? If you want to get the manager information also, you need to keep the join with the same table. Got it, right? You need to use this table as an employee to fetch the employee details one time, to fetch the manager details one time. So you may act like in house, in your house, you as a son, and you may act like in your wife's house, you may act like as a daughter in as a son-in-law, right? So how you are differenting within the two places, in the same way the table also get acting like as a two different tables, the same table. So how it is converting. Okay, we'll see. To fetch the employee information, I'm saying employee details. So I make this join as a employee details as the alias name to understand only. I mentioned this much big name. Okay. Now I'm taking this same table. Okay. Same table. I'm making with this manager details. Right. Now I'm taking this same table and keeping this in the same table of existing. Okay, I'm like else I can go with the manager will be common for all. Okay, let's see. So I'm making with the left join. Some employee may or may not have the manager. See, CEO is also employee of the same organization. But see, I'm talking about only the employment. I'm not talking about the manager. Right? The CEO is also part of the same employee table. Right? So I'm like, now I need all the employee information, even if does not have the manager, I'm saying. Right? See, manager information I'm keeping in the left side. Manager information I'm keeping in the left side. So all the managers will be present in this. But King does not have any manager. So if we use the inner join, okay, let's see. We'll go with inner only first. Inner join. Okay. So now if you want to make the join, now we have like employee table is different, manager table is different. Manager details, employee details. So in employee details, you need to take the manager ID, right? You need to check whether if you make like employee details dot employee number equal to use like employee number equal to manager dot employee number. But use this. There is no use of using of this. Just you mentioned one table in employee details, the same table as a manager details, but you are giving the join of employee table of employee number, manager table of employee number. So you are using the same table, you know. If you are using like select star from employee where 1 equal to 1, 1 equal to 1 is a true condition. It will display all the records. There is no use, right? You need to compare employees of manager ID equals to manager table of employee number, right? See, you need the employee information along with manager details, right? You are not looking manager details along with, see, what are the managers is working in our organization, who are working on that particular manager is different. So who are all employees working on in our organization? So who are the manager of them? It's different, right? So based on your situation, you need to keep the join while writing of the join is very, very important, right? Employee table of manager ID, employee table of manager ID equals to manager table of employee number. Now you see, you will get the details. 77788. So who is the manager? 7566. 7566 is Jones as a manager. You can check the Jones information you got here or not. Right? Jones manager is 7839. You can check in the Jones place. You will get the king information. But you are not seeing like a 7839 information in this place. As an employee, you are not seeing as an employee. Because you are looking like a who are all having the managers. So you are displaying the employee information who are all having the managers. Then only you are displaying. Even if you does not have the manager also, you need to display. In such case, convert this inner to the left side. Now you may get the king information as well, 7839. See, you are not seeing any manager information here. Right?
Yes.
So this situation may get in any place. Okay.
Yes.
So keep in mind. So if you are joining the table itself, that we can call it as a self join. So what the place we will use? You will get the cross question on this. In this, the best example is this. Okay. Best example is this. Then we have the syntax of this. If we use the inner join, how the intersect is working, it get the common elements. The same way inner join also will get the common records. Okay, if I use left join, we use left join. Left side you will get the total information, and right side you will get the matching records. If I use the right outer join, you will get right side full table information. Matching from left side. Full, you will get all the data from both sides. Okay. Already share this document, practice with this and come back with any doubts if you have. Okay. This is about the joins. So just now we discussed about the inner join only till now. Okay. Now you can check like the salary, like I said, have another table. Sal grade. Okay. I have this table. Select star from EMP. See, I need the employee information and manager information. I'm giving the task for tomorrow. Okay. I need the employee information along with manager information, along with manager information in the sense manager name, manager salary. Okay. Manager joining date. Okay. And along with the department name of yours, employee department name, location, and the based on the salary. So what the grade he's belonging to. If the salary is 700 and 1200 in middle, you need to display the grade as a 1. 3000 above, you will display like as a 5. Right? So you need to use these three tables. I need the employee information, manager information, department information, and grade information of that particular employee. Grade. This is the grade. Based on the salary, you need to make the grade of that person's. Okay. Get back with by tomorrow.
Sir,